it's TxStampin, Sharon. Welcome to Stampin' Live with Sharon. It is Thursday night, April the 28th. April is just about gone. I cannot wait to share what inspired me for tonight's card and to show y'all my nails. I'm so excited. They're so fun. I'll tell you more about that. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I invite you to subscribe below the video and then ring that little notification bell. You'll be notified when I go live like this or if I upload a video to YouTube. I want to say hello to all of my chat people who joined earlier. I absolutely love tuning in about 30 minutes ahead of time and seeing who's sitting there waiting. It cracks me up. We have a good time and we sure do enjoy getting to know each other, seeing how we're doing. Brooke, this is not pre-taped. This is live. Next Thursday night is pre-taped. It is the technique class. Great question. Hello, Narissa. Hello, Carol. Yeah, I am leaving Sunday and I'm going to the beach for a week. I'll be good and tan when I come back. So like I said, I'm super excited to share what inspired me for tonight's card and hopefully teach you some things, because sometimes when you just cut out something with a die cut, you go, okay, if I use green cardstock, for instance, on the palm, green for the top, that makes the base brown. No, it's green. So anyway, I'm going to share some tips with y'all. And so I am ready to go ahead and flip the camera. Okay. So what inspired me to make tonight's card, let me show you the card, is a card that is in the new annual catalog. And oh yeah, y'all see my nails? The new in colors. I seriously took samples to the nail salon place and we matched up the colors. We came pretty darn close. I don't know, a little bit off on a couple of them, but so much fun. I've never done that where all my nails are a different color, but it was fun. Okay, so the Paradise Palms and the dies are carrying over. They will be in the new catalog that starts next Tuesday, May 3rd. If you do not have a copy of the new catalog and you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'd be happy to send you one. Look below the video, just click the Show More button, and you'll see a link to request a catalog. So there you go. I'm so glad y'all like my nails. It was so fun. He was like, oh, I don't know about that parakeet color. I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't have put it on the pointer finger. It's pretty bright. So anyway, hello, Lois, with your little palm trees from Florida. You're right in there. And I thought, what a perfect card for me to show y'all right before I go to the beach. So there you go. Okay, so as you can see, I've got lots of favorites marked here. And I am starting my catalog, launching my catalog with y'all by just going to the next page, and whatever stamp set that is, that's what I'm going to share. So I can't show you the inside of the catalog. They would fire me, so I can't do that. But I will have a download of tonight's cards and the other cards I'm going to share with y'all. Nancy, you can place your first order from the new catalog on Tuesday, May 3rd. Okay. I'm so glad y'all like my nails. So fun. I just thought it was so perfect. You know, I don't think I have ever been this much in love with in colors, because they all go together so well. You can pick and choose and they just all match. Roxanne says we don't have to take samples of the in colors with you anywhere. Just show them on your nails. Absolutely, Roxanne. Michelle, I love the new catalog too. I think it's super fun. There's some fun new things in there. So I'm going to start to gather all my stuff. I do need a stamp set. I forgot to pull that out. I need, let's see. Wishing you a beachy day. I'm going to be wishing y'all a beachy day. I'm going to get my palm trees out. I didn't get any stamps out. I was just too excited, I guess, about my nails. I don't know. Okay, get this one and this one. Okay. Hello, Trish Lappin. I'm so glad you're here, my friend. You're not late. We're just getting started. I'm just getting my stamps ready. I have everything else ready, but I have some more news to share with y'all. So that was one reason for my excitement, not just my nails, but something else even more exciting. Oh, Kathy just got her Paradise Palms bundle. Woohoo! And if you get it now before it retires, nope, it's not retiring. If you get it now, you can save the 10%. Starting with the new catalog, it's not sold as a bundle. You are so right, Joy. Connie, Brandy, and Jackie. Jackie already thinks I'm a nut. So anyway, I sent her a picture of my nails. Said, I'm ready. Nope, not that one. That's good. I am ready for the kickoff of the new catalog with the new in colors. All right, so we are all ready. Let me move all this out of the way. Now, before I go any further, we've already talked a little bit. The Creative 8 Spring Retreat starts tomorrow night. You can still register. You can look below the video under that Show More button and register right up until the retreat starts. So I have to tell y'all that I came home after the nail appointment to have a Texas fly in here, to an announcement from Stampin' Up. Being a Stampin' Up demonstrator, you do not have to do what I do. You do not have to get on YouTube and make a fool of yourself. But starting Tuesday, May 3rd, there is going to be a promotion of the new in colors. How fun is that? The starter kit is only $99, but you will also get free gifts. You're going to get the in color grid paper. You're going to get the ink pad collection, all 5 of the colors. You're going to get an in color card collection, cardstock collection, and the 6x6 designer series paper for free. For free. Just saying. I was so excited about that. I was like, well, we'll just show off these nails and this lovely promotion. Oh gosh. All right, let's get busy here. Let's stop being silly. Okay. Now, looking at my card, I have used Paradise Palms, but did I use mint macaron and crumb cake? Thank you, Kay. I'm so glad you like my nails. I had a fun time today at the nail place. He started showing me, he knows I like blingy nails, so we did put some glitter on there. There is glitter. And so he starts showing me these new colors that he ordered for me. And I was like, I have a different idea today. And he's like, okay, what is it? So I told him, and he's like, okay, let's do it. So he took the time to help me find colors that would come close. Annie is asking, what is the minimum requirements when signing up as a demonstrator? Great question. We do have a $300 quarterly minimum. But the good news is when you join during a quarter, so the quarter is April, May, June, you do not have to place a $300 order until July, August, by the end of September. Pretty cool. So you join for $99, you pay the sales tax, you get free shipping, plus $66 worth, $66.50 worth of goodies, the in color goodies. So that's like $92 savings when you become a demonstrator. You can go to my Stampin' Up website on Tuesday. You can't go before because it won't start until Tuesday and become a demonstrator. The kit is awesome because you can just totally customize it however you want. All right, we're going to get busy with our card. And the first thing we're going to do, let me get my little sun out. We're going to do some stamping, and we're stamping these palm trees that are back here in crumb cake. Okay, so I'll pull this over here. And I'm just going to start, about, did I go all the way down? I did. I want to leave room for my son. It is doable, Annie. I'm telling you, it really is a great deal. You know, the fact that you don't have to spend $300 right away. When I joined, the starter kit was $299. You didn't get to pick a darn thing. They sent you what you got, and you didn't throw a fit. You just got whatever they sent. So it really is doable. Now I'm just kind of stamping these randomly just to kind of give it some background, just some filler. And yeah, we'll need that again. Next, I took the die for the sun and I cut it out just out of a scrap piece of the vanilla. And I'm going to put that right there. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to hold it down with a glue dot. And there are, like Margaret says, there are a lot of hobby demonstrators who simply enjoy the discount, the early bird shopping that you get whenever a new catalog launches. They enjoy the camaraderie of fellow demonstrators on my team. I'm trying to pick that up. It won't do it. Fine, we'll get you this way. And I'll put that right there. Now you too, Karen, you didn't get to, plus it was $199 or more. Yeah, the starter kit has come way down. And the fact that you get to choose what you want. Okay, we have a new catalog coming out. I know y'all don't have all that stuff in that new catalog. And so it's pretty cool that you get to choose what you want for $99. You get to shop for up to $125. You can't go over that. All right, so I put a little glue dot there and I rubbed it with my fingers to get the oil so that glue dot's not so sticky. And now I'm going to take my blending brush. I love these blending brushes. They're so super soft. And I'm going to take and get some Daffodil Delight. I don't know what that is. And I'm just doing this. So it kind of gives the illusion of sun rays coming out. Kate said, yes, my first party was scary for me too, but I know you love Stampin' Up, and I believe you'll do just fine, Margaret. Yeah. You know, we used to do workshops. Who would have ever thought that I'd get on YouTube and try to sell Stampin' Up stamps? But here I am. All right, let me get this. We're going to take this off now. You could leave it if you wanted to. But I'm going to take it off. We're going to make my card exactly the way, well, it's very close to the one that's in the catalog. And now I'm just going to come back and lightly add some Daffodil Delight in there so it's not so stark vanilla. Pretty fun little trick, huh? I loved it. It was so fun. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to set this aside. And I have cut out my palm trees. So what I was saying a while ago, if I had used the die, I love that you can join again later if your demonstrator status expires. Free stuff every time. That's right. If you were a demonstrator last year and you want to come back, absolutely. So if I had cut my trees out of Garden Green or Parakeet Party, whatever, the trunk would have been green. Okay, well, we don't want that. Hello, Suzette. How are you? We want our palm fronds to be green, and we want the trunk to be brown, right? So when you look at that die, let me show you. When you look at the die in there, you go, well, how do I use that? I'm going to show you. It's so fun. Okay, we're going to take mint macaron, which, like I said, I would have never chosen these colors. I'm more of a bold, bright kind of person. So I'm just taking and I'm coloring the fronds. Whoops, we're going to have to turn that tree over because I grabbed the wrong color. That now just became brown. Oh, I need to focus on what I'm doing instead of showing y'all my nails. I'm just using the blending brushes and I'm just adding the color. And when you look in the catalog at the samples, you'll see that they kind of softly left out any coloring right here. I'm so glad you're here, Donna, watching me live. Welcome. I'm just coloring this. So yeah, super fun to just kind of color. Like I said, I love the blending brushes. You can always add more color if you want. Okay, now we're going to switch, and now we're going to use, hello, I know, Nancy, you're new to my tribe, my online stampers tribe. And I just love that you found me, and I hope that I can always inspire you and help you. Okay, so now we're just kind of doing this, and I got to tell you, I felt like it was a little boring without the palm, what are they called? The palm, you know, the rough stuff that goes up the palm. So I took and just kind of stamped just to kind of give it some texture. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to move this one out of the way, and we're going to do the same thing. Thank you, Lanny. I'm so glad that you like my nails. I have so much fun when I go to the nail place. The guy goes, there's my bling, 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 bling lady. And he ordered nail colors that says bling, bling. I said, you did that on purpose. But they weren't this bright. They were softer bling. I know, Barbie. I'm so glad you're part of my tribe too. You know, I just love having stamping friends all over the world, whether we get to ever meet in person or not. I just love that we can come together here on YouTube and chat and visit, and I get to stamp and hopefully inspire y'all. That's why I do what I do. I want to inspire y'all. You know, if you've already bought this bundle, you know, perhaps you'll think, well, if Sharon can use different colors than what she would have normally done, I can too. And just give things a try. You know, it's just a piece of paper. It's just a piece of paper. Terry says, love you. You are so real. Oh, I am so real. All right. I'm going to try something different. I want to see those little, there we go. I know y'all probably can't see it on the video, but I wanted the texture. You can kind of see the texture here, but when I stamped my first one straight on, it kind of lost it. So I am so real. I tell you. I know, Narissa, those blending brushes are just awesome. Okay, so we've colored up our palm trees. Now I have these two images. Let me get the stamp set. So I could have stamped using this piece, but I wanted to play with the same technique on this. This is from the die. Oh, amen, Michelle. We celebrated Michelle Batson's birthday. By the way, I forgot to talk about you. Oh my gosh. Michelle is my buddy. She helps me on the lives, and she helps answer y'all's questions, directs you to my blog, my website, whatever. And I just assume y'all all know her by now, I guess. But yes, we celebrated Michelle's birthday here on a live. And I'm like, are you sure you want to do it on your birthday? Excuse me. And she's like, yeah, we're going to really celebrate my birthday this weekend. So let's do it. And I'm like, okay. All right. So now I'm just softly coloring the bottom part of my land and grass. That's what I called it in the instructions when I give y'all the PDF. Land and grass. I don't know what else to call it. Sand and grass. Maybe I should have said that. Betty has a stamps that says handmade by Betty. You know, Stampin' Up used to make those for us, and they don't do that anymore. I wish they would, because it's always fun to put that on the back of the card. All right, so now we're going to switch, and we're going to get mint macaroon, and we're going to color our grass. Denise Kersey, you should have received your catalog by now. Will you go to my blog or email me and let me look into that for you? A lot of my people have gotten their catalog, so you should have gotten it, but we will get one in the mail to you. You can go to my blog and contact me that way, or if you have my email address, Sharon@TxStampin.com, you can email me and I will look into it. Okay, almost done with the blending. Okay, yeah, a little bit more. All right, we are done with all of these. Lynn, you didn't get yours either? All right, guys, send me a message and let me look into it for you. You know, they are mailed bulk mail. I say by way of Pony Express. But all my customers that wanted one, you know, when I sent out the email, you should have gotten yours by now, I would think. Okay, we have this little piece of black lattice work. I didn't know what else to call it. Joy says she has a stamp that says if it was a Hallmark, it wouldn't look this good. Not Stampin' Up that I bought back on the back of my cards. That's super cute. I love it. Okay, so we're going to flip this over. And, whoops, there's that fly again. That Texas fly. My husband was cooking brisket all day today. Our community is having a barbecue. He's the cook. So cooking for 40 people. There's a lot of smoky smelling going on around here. Tomorrow he's cooking the ribs. Today he cooked the briskets. All right, where's my sponge? There it is. All right, so we're just going to add some adhesive on the back. And I'll tell you, I would not have added this to the card either. I wouldn't have done it in black. I think I would have done it in soft suede, but I tried really hard to copy the card that was in. Now this piece is right at 5.5. So trying to get it just right. Whoops, there we go. That's why we use liquid glue in case we need to wiggle it around. And so the other thing I wouldn't have done either is put this wonky, okay? That's how they have it in the catalog. And I was like, okay, we're going to go wonky. Thank you, Deborah. You love my in-color nails. It's going to make it fun at the retreat. I love to have fun. Our retreats are so much fun. Okay, so now we're going to do this. Scoot that up just a little bit. And then we're going to take these and we're going to add them. Now, depending on how wonky you do it, you just kind of want to put it on, and then we're going to overlap the other one. Okay, just kind of adding a bunch more. Oh, and I know I see what I did. I did stamp, hold on, I stamped some grass. Deborah says, looking forward to the retreat. I am too. Tomorrow night, right about this time, I will be on live first, kicking it off. And like I said, if you haven't joined us, haven't registered for the retreat, you can still do that. Okay, we have our little grass. And that won't work. Let's see if I can carefully do this without making a mess. We're just going to do like this. We're just kind of filling it in. Okay, I'm going to put the first one on with some adhesive. Just going to use some liquid glue here. Margaret is currently working on the pre-challenge number 3. Just need to assemble the card and stamp my greeting. We'll do in the morning, then we'll post that one. Awesome. Yeah, we like to have pre-retreat challenges. And if you're just now registering, you still have access to those. You can still go back and get those. We do have the pre-retreat challenges so that, just kind of get you in the mood for the retreat and our kickoff. All right, I think I want, can I use a big one? I was going to say I might need my mini dimensionals for this one. Kay Strom says she loves the new catalog. I have my retreat t-shirt ready and wearing it to work tomorrow on Casual Friday. How fun is that? Yeah, everybody loves those retreat t-shirts. They're so super soft. The Creative 8 team got them and everybody wanted them. So then we offered them. We found an Etsy store that would make them. And so super fun. Everybody will be wearing their t-shirts at the retreat. Hello, Regina. I'm so glad you're looking forward to another retreat. I am too. I just, we do these quarterly. I'm just trying to decide where I want this. Doesn't really matter, but make it a little bit different. Okay. I did forget to add my palm trees though. So you will need to trim them off, okay? Because it's a little bit too long, even if I had put it underneath the sand and grass. So we're just going to tuck this under here. And we're going to have one like this. And then we're going to have a little short one. Oh, that one needs a little bit more brown or green. No, brown. Let's do some brown. Hello, Denise. Thanks for stopping in. This one needs just a tad more. I didn't go all the way up with it. There we go. Okay. All right. Kind of measure. Where do we want it? I think I put that other one way down. Yep. I'm going to trim that off. And then we're going to put this right here. Perfect. Okay. We're going to add some adhesive on the back. Thank you, Michelle, for posting that about the retreat. Okay, tuck this in here. And this one over here. And I see I have a little bit sticking out right there. That's what those snips are for. There we go. We do seem to have an unwanted guest, but I think Michelle took care of them. Michelle's so good about that. Whenever someone just pops in that isn't interested in what we're doing, they don't need to stay. Loretta says, retreat is so fun. I had a blast the last one. I'm so glad. We love doing them. We started them because of COVID, and I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever stop. They're so much fun. Okay, so I have a second piece of Very Vanilla, and this one is bigger. So I'm going to put this on the inside. Okay. Now for our greeting, think I have to sneeze. Only on live TV. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. Okay. So, you know, on the download, I gave you the measurements for the greeting layer. If you like for it to be precise, but I'm going to show you my cheat way. Thank you. Lois says she loves the retreats and she cannot wait. When you need just a little more ink, you can huff on a blending brush and get just a small amount of ink off. Good to know, Grandma Jane. Good to know. Okay, so here's my cheat way of doing the greeting, because sometimes you just don't know what size piece of paper do you need. Okay, so this is just my way of figuring it out. So I stamp in the bottom corner pretty low. Kind of hold it there for a second. Let all that ink get onto the cardstock. And then I just take it to my trimmer. And I go, I can't see it in the gutter. That's what I call this. Dawn says, I love all your ideas for outside the card, but would love some for the inside. You know what? I need to do better about that. That's all on me. I make cards for my shut-ins at church and need some interesting ideas for the inside. Do you know what I should have done? I should have taken the smaller stamp. Well, we'll just do it. We've got everything. We'll just do it. Let's finish this up. Okay. So then I just take this and put it here and I go, that's kind of semi-centered. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it, see what it looks like. That's pretty good. Okay. That's my cheater way. That's how I know what size layer I need for the greeting. All right. So let's just measure this. It's right at 7/8 and right at 2 inches. That's the measurement on your download. Dorothy says, I signed up for the retreat, but I have to watch the replays going to my great-grandson's first birthday party. That's so exciting. Okay, so let me show you my card again. Did y'all catch that? The artist snipped off the corner. I was like, stop it. But it's kind of cute. So I did the same thing. All right, we're going to pop this up with some dimensionals. Yes, this is a bundle today, but on May 3rd, it won't be a bundle. You'll still be able to buy the dies and the stamp set, but not as a bundle. Okay, so then we're going to put this, we're going to kind of put it over a little bit. There we go. Okay. All right, so now let's go back to the inside of the card since one of you asked about that. I do need some markers. And mint macaron. Okay. All right. So we do want to be careful and not stamp, since I've already added this on the inside. We want to be careful and not actually stamp on the crumb cake. But we're going to get this stamp right here. And a block. And I'm going to use my markers for the same way that I use the blending brushes. I'm just going to color right onto the stamp. I'm using the mint macaron water-based marker. This is not the Stampin' Blends, the alcohol markers. Renee is asking, why did they do that? Okay, so when a product comes out, this bundle came out in the current mini, right? Yes. And when it runs its cycle, then it is broken apart. If it carries over, it's broken apart. So the time to get it is when it's new, when it's first introduced, if it's sold as a bundle. I hope that makes sense. All right. So now I'm going to I'm going to show y'all a cool thing. Oh, it just came to me, because I want those palm fronny things, whatever you call them. I want it to look like a palm. And I don't know. Let me turn this stamp over. Yeah, it's kind of got it, but hold on. We're going to see if this works. It's kind of skinny. So I'm taking a darker Stampin' Right marker, and I'm going to do some thumping. This thumping is to give it those lines like I was wanting it to have. How fun is that? That's an old technique. All right. I'm going to use a little bit of hot air because I started coloring my palm fronds first. That dried before I finished. Okay. How fun. Oh, we got some smudges there. Let's see if that's, nope. Looks like a little bit of ink from my block, I bet. Let's see if we can get this off. Or from my inky fingers, who knows? Okay, so can y'all see the soft suede marks? So that would be really cute to do. Final thing to do would be to add a little sun, maybe. That's our sun that we used on the front. That's kind of cute. I could take one more thing. Hi, Susan. I'm so glad you love my tutorials. Could you please do a tutorial on how you have organized your craft room and the items you used? I actually have a blog post with that information on it. If you go to my blog, www.TxStampin.com, and search, I think it's under card making hacks. I think that's where I put it. You'll see pictures of what I did for organization in my studio. But you know what? It wouldn't be a bad idea for me to bring that back up again. All right, I'm taking crumb cake, and I am going to get a Post-it note, rather large one, because I've already adhered this down, right? And we decided that we needed a little bit of something on the inside. Oh, all that adhesive on my finger. So now I'm going to take, yep, need another one. And I'm going to put that on a little island. Might need to be darker. Yeah, needs to be darker. Let's use soft suede. Have you done the thumping technique? Nope, but it's on the list. Thelma, it will make it into the technique booklet. Okay, have no fear. All right, we're going to do this a little bit darker. Whoa, that's dark. Okay. We have now decorated the inside of our card. What do y'all think? Pretty quick on the fly. This eraser is, it's by Mono. I got it on Amazon. It came in a 2-pack. It is an ink and pen eraser or a sand eraser. This one says sand erasers. The other ones that I've had have been called pink pen and ink erasers. You can get them at office supply stores. You can get them anywhere. So, all right, let me just show y'all the other cards that I made. Clean this all up a little bit. Oh, we have a mess. That's okay. We'll get it. Okay, so I made another card very similar for my friend who retired. I only used one palm, and I used soft suede for the trunks. So let's put them side by side, just a tad different. And on this one, I actually stamped the sun and just kind of did it like that. I still made it wonky, still put it on there wonky. Nancy says, have fun at the retreat. I will have to watch the replay. Kate, I'm so glad you love my card so much that you want to case it. Okay. Do you see our unwanted guest, Michelle? How about this one? Again, soft colors that I would not have picked. And I absolutely loved this card. This is Petal Pink. I would have never reached for Petal Pink. Absolutely not. I used the layering circles dies, and I used soft suede and very vanilla. All this is very vanilla. Cut out 2 of the fronds using the dies from the die set, the palm dies. And I just had fun when I finished it. So both of these cards were ideas in the new catalog that the artist did. Again, I wouldn't have picked those colors, but I decided to give it a try, and I loved them. So I challenge y'all to do the same thing. We always have our go-to, colors. Like I always go to Daffodil Delight and Grainy Apple Green, but not anymore. We're going to go to these colors. And so for me to switch colors than what would be normal for me to grab, that was a struggle. But when I saw them in there, I was like, oh, I'm so glad this is carrying over. For demonstrators like me at the end of a catalog that's retiring, it's really hard to, you don't have the new stuff yet. Or anyway, so I was thrilled that Paradise Palms carried over and that I could share it with y'all. Dawn says, I like the sun from the first one, but a good way to use the circle scrap. Yep. Kathy says that she needs to watch the replay. She missed how I did the sun. Yes, you can always watch the replay. The video will always stay here on my channel. At 8 o'clock, got about 20 minutes. At 8 o'clock p.m. Central, you can go over to my blog and download the tutorial walking you through this. So, okay. All right, guys. I think that's it. I won't see y'all for another week going to the beach. So, unless you're going to the retreat, you'll see me this weekend. So, happy stamping, y'all.